and one that rubs me the wrong way each time I come across it. That statement being, abusers have no place in the furry fandom. Now, this is a noble sentiment, and I agree. It should be the status quo for the community. But therein lies the problem. It should be happening, but it's not. It's easy to point to the outrage against abusers like Kira the Wolf and, to a lesser extent, wildlife as proof of this idea. And I know the majority of those who say this aren't maliciously lying to save face. They're fueled by genuine naivety and ignorant hope. But when we look at the reality of what's going on, we have to realize zoophiles, pedophiles, other abusers, and their apologists aren't being ejected from the community. They're the ones running it. For every Kira the Wolf who was raked over the coals and left to rot for raping animals, there's a Tane being given staff positions at major conventions, even after being outed as a zoo sadist child rapist. There's an Anthrocon, Fetch Northwest, Megaplex, Furry Week in Atlanta, Texas Furry Fiesta, Biggest Little Fur Con, and countless other conventions and event organizations that refuse to ban convicted sex criminals like Growly and Cupid the Deer, because those abusers are friends with the staff or staff members themselves. There's a Dominic Rodriguez making documentaries about the fandom for the wider public, in between joining Telegram bestiality chat rooms. There's a Cheetah Spotty Cat sitting as chairman for one of the largest furry conventions and openly advocating for bestiality. There's a Dragoneer running our largest website and going out of his way to help zoophiles wipe their own admissions of guilt from said's website. There's a Varka owning a financial stake in several of the biggest adult furry websites and companies using business knowledge she got from Douglas Spink. And all of these people are surrounded by sycophantic yes-men who drown out those of us who try to speak out with a tidal wave of "stop causing drama" and "stop making the community look bad." Our fandom is run by people who think being honest about what goes on in this community is worse than the rape of animals and children. They don't care who or what you hurt, just so long as it's not the carefully curated lie about what furry is. And they will do anything to protect that lie, no matter how many victims they have to bury to do it. Because if people knew what's really going on here, they wouldn't be joining in. And they especially wouldn't stand for it being marketed to children. Abusers are not small, surface-level tumors we can cut out and remove with ease. This is a cancer that has metastasized into the very bones and the very heart of this community. There is no saving or salvaging furry. And since we can't reasonably put it out of its misery, all we can cut out and remove is ourselves.